Okay, the other day I filmed the damage from the storm. You can see they've already repaired it. They repaired it yesterday. Well, they did a good job fixing that, didn't they? They did a good job of fixing that stuff.
How you been doing, Mr. Davis?
I've been good.
That's all right. You ain't been back out of town?
Not since the storm, no.
That storm so terrible.
I mean, well, you know, they said that there was no power up through yonder. Nah, that ain't true. I went up there. Ingalls, the day after the storm, Ingalls had power. They just wasn't open. Their gas station wasn't open or nothing. I went up there, I filmed it.
Probably because no workers came in because they got it on fire.
There was workers in there. They didn't open up the gas or nothing, you know, it just making it just trying to make yeah, the laundromat up there had power too. They just wasn't open. Yeah. Just making life difficult for poor folks.
I hope it don't come back though.
Sorry about that. I don't think they realized I was filming, but it's all right. You know, neighbors helping neighbors. You see all the garbage still around here. My old boss asked me this morning if I'd help haul off some trash to the landfill because the city sanitation, they got pulled off of sanitation, off of picking up garbage, and they got put on tree cutting details and stuff like that, so they hadn't picked up the trash all week. And then you can see it's blown all over the parking lots. And because they got it piled up back here by the dumpster. But you can see they fixed most of the damage. They fixed it all. They hadn't started working on the replacing the shingles yet. But they got the face put back on, so there's no damage. But we're slowly getting back into the swing of things down here in South Carolina. Of course, I'm only about 50 miles, maybe 50 miles now. We're not that far. I'm about 30 minutes south of Asheville, North Carolina. I'm just across the state line in South Carolina. I live about 22 miles south of Chimney Rock. And if you go on my videos, I filmed the entire storm, and you can see the storm was not that bad. What did most of the damage up there was they didn't open up the floodgates of the dams. And the Army Corps of Engineers is supposed to do that, and that's a government agency. You know, they tell us, trust the government for your protection. Well, that's kind of hard to do. You know, it's really kind of hard to do. But anyways, I just wanted to give you kind of an update. In my area, things are getting back open. Now, some gas stations have gas, but the gas is contaminated with water. You know, they put the tanks below ground. They pump the gas into there. And, you know, sometimes them caps might not be screwed down straight or on right, or maybe they get wore down, you know? So you really can't trust the people. You know, my dad told me a long time ago, I was probably 4. Never trust anybody that says trust me. That's the person you got to look out for the most. So, especially when a government man says, trust me. Now, Biden came down to Greenville. That's the next town over. Wednesday. He brought nothing with him. He promised help, but ain't nobody seen it. Trump came down before him, brought 25 million of his own money with him, brought a lot of trucks loaded with water and food and all kind of stuff with him. He brought stuff with him. And you can see they emptied the dump. See, all the trash is piling up. But we're slowly getting back to normal here in South Carolina. But not everything is open still. The banks have been closed since the storm. That's a bank right there. There's another bank down there on the corner. Only the ATMs are open. That grocery store just opened up the other day. And that's a Mexican grocery store. And I went down there and bought some food. And I went to Ingles yesterday. That's the other grocery store. I filmed some empty shelves. 1 pound of hamburger meat costs $18.98. 1 pound of hamburger. So now you gotta worry about the businesses gouging you, price gouging you, raising the price. They had maybe 40 loaves of bread left, and I bought 4 loaves. So I gave 2 loaves away because I try to look out for people who kind of need looking out for. Some older people that don't drive anymore, can't get out, have to rely on having stuff delivered to them. Well, nobody's delivering anything. A lot of the available trucks and stuff, you know, some of these warehouses that store cold food and stuff, you know, they didn't have any power, so all that stuff went bad. So really the only people who are making out right now are the little homesteaders who have their own food, who raise their own food and who raise their own poultry and meat. You know, we might have to start salt curing our meat around here, and it won't go bad when the power goes out. That's another lost art here in America, is salt curing meats. I might have to do a video on that, on how to do it. We kept hams and salt cured hams and stuff in our root cellar. Anyways, you can see the sun is back out. It rained a couple of times since the storm, but at night you can see all the branches are still down. Of course, we didn't really have any. We had trees blowed off over the roads and stuff like that, but that's because the utility companies don't do line maintenance like they should. That's part of the infrastructure problem that President Trump talked about when he was in office. He talked about how we hadn't spent any money on our infrastructure. I seen they were fixing a power pole the other day. There was 12 men to fix one power pole. Well, I could see 4 men on one pole. They could have done 3 poles with that crew. And instead they're doing stupid stuff. So, you know, I just wanted to get out today, Saturday. I just wanted to get out this morning. Now, some of us helped take some trash off to the landfill. The landfill did open, but They placed restrictions on what you can dump. You know. Well, some of us hauled some of the trash off this morning. It was starting to stink. You know, having trash just sitting around, well, you know, then you're feeding the rats and the raccoons and the possums and everything, and you're creating an entire different bad situation if you don't get it up. But anyways, that's my video for today. I'm not even gonna attempt to drive north. You know, I'm not gonna get threatened with arrest just to go up there and film some of the damage. There's plenty of videos from people that are up there. A lot of this damage was kind of man-made, to be honest with you. Y'all have a good day.